What's up, fight fans? This is Kurt DeVille with Counterpunch Boxing News, and I have some new news concerning Bob Arum. Bob Arum reveals the truth about Deontay Wilder's step-aside deal. Okay, now this is what he said. He said a few days, well, of course we know, a few days back there are media reports that Deontay Wilder considered a step-aside deal for his trilogy fight with Tyson Fury. The Bronze Bomber met with a lot of negative reviews for the same. However, Top Rank Chief Bob Arum has confirmed that the reports had no substance behind them, and this is what he had to say. He said the Gypsy King dominated the affairs when the two met in February early this year. Consequently, a lot of people had already assumed that Fury would outclass the American in the trilogy as well. Okay, he says that, let me get to it. Where you at, Bobby? Okay. He has clarified that all the talk of Deontay Wilder considering a step-aside deal was fantasy. He said it when the reports emerged about approaches to host Fury versus Joshua. Wilder's team made it clear that they had no interest and never asked for any amount of money. Okay, so that's according to Bob Arum. Now, I question where the source came from, Bob Arum saying that. Of course, we know, like Bob Arum stated, Tyson Fury ain't giving him shit. Bob Arum, we already know he's not giving anyone anything, right? Now, of course, that was a rumor, but here's the thing. Why does it have to be Bob Arum to clear what someone else said up? Deontay Wilder is not Bob Arum's fighter. And I feel that Deontay Wilder makes a lot of things or lets a lot of things fall through the cracks. If someone, and it was out that I was going to step aside, and I asked for $10 million. First of all, where did the $10 million come from? Where did that magic number appear from? Right? Because that wasn't just one source. That was many sources that reported the same thing. Once that happens, you're like, well, damn, if you hear it from everyone, more than likely it could be true. Right? Bob Arum saying it's not true based on what his fighter said and based on what he won't do and what his fighter won't do. But does that mean that Deontay Wilder never said that? All we know and all that Bob Arum knows is Deontay Wilder agreed for and activated the rematch clause to have the third fight. We do know that, and that's exactly what Bob Arum has said. Okay? Well, you can't say what a fighter or what a person hasn't done. It's up to Deontay Wilder because it's supposed to came from Deontay Wilder, not Top Rank, not Bob Arum, not Tyson Fury. All Tyson Fury did when he heard about the rumor, if it is a rumor, was reply to or respond to it. Right? I'm not giving him $2 million, let alone 10, because I'm going to beat him up anyway. And in fact, Tyson Fury's already went on record saying, I enjoy beating him. I enjoy beating him every time I fight him. So it's one of those things where you think Tyson Fury wants to do that for him on top of Kubrat Pulev, and what Bob Arum should be talking about, counterpunching him, should be what Kubrat Pulev would do, because that's his fighter. You see what I'm saying? That's the fighter that pertains to him. He's in charge of that fighter. He's not in charge with Deontay Wilder. The only person that could speak for Deontay Wilder is Deontay Wilder or it's Deontay Wilder's team. Either JD's, Shelly Finkel, or Al Heyman, which never says shit anyway about anything. Right? He talks to someone else. He's like Paulie from Goodfellas. He says something to someone else and that someone else tells everyone else. That's Al Heyman. He's like the, padrino. He's the godfather, right, of this boxing shit on his side of the street, on his corner, on his block, right? Those are the only people that can say anything about Deontay Wilder and what Deontay Wilder said or didn't say, not Bob Arum. So he can't clarify anything. You know what I mean? So it's crazy. It is absolute craziness to think that Deontay Wilder didn't say it. Maybe he didn't. But again, the only person can clear that up is him or his team. And that's my counterpunch on that, really. You guys tell me what you think. Of course, please subscribe. And you guys have been Counterpunch. Peace.